Well, I've been asked about it a whole lot of times.
Let me ask Kenneth a question.
Then I want to ask you one.
All right.
Fair's fair.
Okay. I wanted to ask Kenneth basically the same question I asked Sammi. What do you think of the music situation now and in relation to where it was and where it's going?
Well, of course, I've always liked what we commonly call country music. Well, I can remember they used to call it mountain music or hillbilly music and various things. And then during the wartime, World War II time, they came in with this bebop, we called it then, and it created a new idea of music. And everybody thought the country was gone, But my idea was it would come back. Well, everything will make a slight change in its way of producing it. Just like, for instance, the songs I sing that are old, I sing them faster, that is, they're 4/4 beat. I sing them faster than they were written then, but I can do more with them. And on the other hand, the songs that they used to sing in, say, waltz tempo, they were too fast. And so I've slowed them down, and I'll sing the same old song in waltz time, and you get up around Kerrville and that area where they love to waltz, and you stay there all night. It's all right with him, because that's what
they'll waltz every set.
They do, and it's amazing how people in certain areas love to waltz. We love to find them.
Yeah, that's another good.
But the waltz is here to stay, because somebody's going to waltz. All right, somebody's going to like rock and roll. And there's somebody, it just happens to be more of us right now, that like country and western music. Now, country may change, but it'll still be country music. To me, country music is, well, instead of just being a bunch of stomps and beats and thrills and what have you, to me it's telling a story. It's a ballad. It's the way you handle it, it's still a ballad. You're telling a story. Well, that to me is, well, music. Call it country, whatever you want to. But it's there. And it'll be there from now.
Great.
So Mr. Kenneth Threadgill said that.
I'd like to know how you feel about it.
How I feel about what?
The music that's popular now, that's the new music, I guess a lot of people are calling it, that I don't think is really...
Well, I find myself doing, like you say, the same thing that I've been doing for ever since I can remember, the same songs. I may dress a little different, look a little different than what I did 20 or 30 years ago, but basically I'm doing the same thing, singing the same songs. I think we've all worked and sang to the parents of the children that we're singing to now.
Yeah, that's right.
And they like the same things that we like. Their children like the same things. Their children's children are still going to like the same thing. I don't think music has changed that much. I think it's gotten better in the fact that there are more of us doing it now. Everybody's involved in a mutual chorus now to keep country music moving. Which it was going to move, whether it was going to move anyway, but...
Maybe technically things are different.
Well, I remember when Hank Williams came out with Cold, Cold Heart. Of course, he made a hit. He was just a natural-born hit, which a lot of his songs were. But just to illustrate the point of that particular song, went to everywhere. It went to pop music, went to bebop music, and it was still Cold, Cold Heart. So what you do to it, it's there.
Another factor, too, is there's a lot of people, influential people, who, for instance, a good friend of all of us is Coach Darrell Royal, who's here now. A lot of articles you pick up and read where you see where Coach Darrell Royal likes country music. He's liked country music all the time. It's just that they've just noticed that he started, that he likes country music, and if he were sitting over here at the table, he'd tell you the same thing, because he's been coming to the show, country music shows here in Austin ever since he's been in Austin. And at one time, they decided to start finding out what Darrell Royal liked, and they found out that he liked country music. And a lot of people, influential people, are are liking country music and have been liking it a long time, and so they start associating so-called big names with country music, and then the masses start thinking, well, if so-and-so likes it, well, at least I can listen to it and see whether I like it or not. And once people listen to country music, they're hooked. There's no hope for them, really. They're like the rest of us.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of songs that, well, by the same token that, like I said a while ago, the pop music field has taken quite a few, like that Cold Cold Heart I was talking about, and converted into their music. Well, we're taking quite a bit of the other long hair of pop music and converted into country. And just to try it out, every once in a while we'll be playing a dance job, and just for the heck of it, I've sung Mona Lisa, and you'd be surprised. And it's as country as they get.
Sure.
I introduced it as Hank King Cole.
Yeah, there was. I can remember when long hair music was symphonic music, can't you? And, now they.
Yes,
Excuse
they do.
me, go right ahead.
No, go ahead. You go first.
I would never.
Okay, I'll go ahead.
I would never interrupt. I want to drink beer.
I want to drink beer. A lot of it has to do with where and how you were raised, because I know that a lot of the rock artists and rock musicians, their music is just as real to them. And yet when they take a song that's been written country or sung country, it's only the mood and the attitude of the song that's changed. The song itself remains. So it all breaks down to how you feel about it and how you feel about it, and the way you can convey it to other people.
I never will forget one time I heard Ivor Joe Hunter playing the piano and singing. He sang everything that I ever heard him sing slow. And he was singing the most beautiful song and putting more feeling in it. And yet I knew there was something about the cockeyed song that was familiar to me. And he was singing that thing, and it was real high, you know. And I was sitting over, and when he got through with it, I realized it was another word to Cold Cold Heart. And I'm sorry if you're my friend. And he was singing it, and it took me a week or two to realize that it was just another Hank Williams number. Hank wrote it himself.
Just another melody that
And he
Hank wrote some more lyrics
fool
to.
with it, that's right. And Ivor Joe Hunter got a hold of it and made it into a beautiful, soft song. Beautiful thing.
I think a lot of the old country songs, the country songs, like Cold Cold Heart and songs like that, are the standards now. Whereas in the past generation, the Stardust, Harbor Lights, these songs, they were the standards.
Okay.
And in the next generation, there'll be some more standards. But fortunately,
Well, just like St. Louis Blues, it'll be here from now on.
right, it'll never die, it'll never grow old.
And I put it to the tune of Honky Tonk, you know. And I guess I'm the only one that ever did that, but
Jazz it up a little bit.
not just start, just let the lead man kick off with Honky Tonk, and we worked on it a while.
And it fits.
But I just started fitting the blues that Gene Austin used to sing back in 1928. They just fit in there. And you can dance it. It's ideal for dancing. It's good to listen to. Well, they said Honky Tonk didn't have any words. Well, I put something to it. I didn't write them. I just told them. But it worked, yeah. But it's fun, you know, to put something like that together, because you always get noticed. You know, so where in the devil did you get that, you know? Come to find out it's just somebody else had it all the time. No, music is a very odd thing. You talk about where people were raised and what they're raised on. It's a joking, kind of old-fashioned joke, but it illustrates the point. This used to have these old organs, you know, had to have somebody pump on them while they played them, you know. Well, they had this organ out here in the church, you know. Old country organist played it the same one every time. He'd start off with old rugged cross. This kid down there pumping it for him, you know. And then he'd sing, Jesus lover of my soul, you know, same thing. Well, they had a visiting organist there one day. He said, ladies and gentlemen, he said, the first number I want to play is Near My God to Thee or something else. You know, the kids said, shh, no, we'll never play that first. He said, we always play Old Rugged Cross. He says, young man, I'm playing this organ. I'm going to play what I want to play. He said, well, you can go ahead and play if you want to, but I'm still going to pump the Old Rugged Cross. Go ahead and continue.
I'm gonna pump the old rugged cross. You say whatever you want to say.
Well, you just play what you want to, but I'm gonna pump the Old Rugged Cross. Well, that illustrates it pretty good. The kid raised on, that's what he wants.
Okay. I guess that's it. Thank you. Now what, Mike?
I think we got it.
Do what?
You think it's...
Just give it.
Forget it. That was they say, bro. Do you think it might be possible tonight for the three of you to sing one song, or one or two songs together? Get into the yodel a little bit or something?
It's pretty hard.
Well, suppose Sam and I come and didn't want to sing with your group. Maybe one song. Oh, you're not playing? Just Sam and me playing that?
All the time when we get there. Let's sing a song first. You sing with me. I